What's up? Sorry if I had headphones. What's good, man? What's good? Hey, man, before I start this video, I want y'all to, first of all, I want to let you guys know I love you guys. And I appreciate every time you guys tune in. If you're new, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it. So make sure you hit the like button, share with your friends, share with your family, and let's get this party on the road. Now, look, before I start this video, I want to say, also, my goals for this channel is to inspire and to help every last one of y'all, no matter what it is. And you can do it no matter what it is. So let's get to this video, right? So this video is about why I stopped playing basketball. Now, most of y'all who watch my video, you don't know who I am. Now, me, look, I used to play basketball for real. Like, I used to play basketball. I used to just hoop every single day, all day, every day. Basketball was pretty much my life at one point before I graduated high school and all that. So look, I started at like 4 or 5 years old. Just woke up one day in the crib. Uncle came to me, was like, "Hey, let's play basketball." We went to the gym, and ever since then, I've been playing basketball like a maniac. It's going crazy. We used to wake up 6 a.m. every day. Like in the summertime, every single day we'll wake up, go to the gym, and all that other stuff. And at this point, I was a kid. Like, usually kids will watch TV, play games, like go outside with their friends. I did that stuff too sometimes. I didn't really watch TV, but I'll go outside play with my friends. But pretty much majority of the time, it was waking up at 6 a.m., going to the gym, playing basketball for a couple hours, and going back to the crib. It'll be me, my uncle, and we'll train with other people, older people, younger people, and we'll just be playing basketball. And it'll be times where it'll be like I could have did better, I could have did this and that, but you know, as time, you know, people stick with me, people stick with you, and they'll keep, you know, practicing with you until so on and so forth. But then this one time, I got into this league in Chicago. I'm from Chicago, right? So we take basketball kind of serious. So look, so it was this basketball coaching program that I went into on the west side of Chicago, right? And what happened was she, I can't tell you guys her name, but she was one of the maniac coaches. She was crazy to the point where I remember one time we was playing basketball, we was doing this drill. It was kids turned like we was on a baseline and she was giving us instructions, and it was kids on a half court line. In the half court line, they was dribbling facing the wall the other way. And she saw one of the kids not dribbling the ball correctly, and she took the ball from one of our hands and just threw it at the kid, and she just missed the kid's head, like, for real. And we was like, wow, she really crazy. And I remember one time, this other time, it's multiple times. I'm gonna just tell you all these. And this other time, we was playing basketball in the summer league, or not summer league. We were playing basketball in the summer. We had our t-shirts on, white t-shirts and all that stuff, just hooping. And I remember one time my old friend went up for a layup during this basketball practice. She was standing right there, bro. She like, all right, cool. You go for a layup. I think he did something wrong. He didn't do a crossover or something right. But she took him, ripped his shirt up, and she cut him or something. And yes, I got some of the treatment too. I remember one time we was playing basketball and I did something wrong, and she tried to hit me, and she gave me a bump bro. And after that, I was done with her, bro. I had to go home to the people. They came to the practice, they saw what she was doing. Of course she going, oh. Nah, but she at first she was like, she tried to defend her for the way she acts. She like, well, stop, you know, have your child being so weak or whatever. I'm like, yeah, cool, whatever. I mean, if that's how you really feel, all right, that's how you really feel. But she did dial it down a little bit when we had our peoples come to the practicing facility and watch. And then I told my uncle, because at one point my uncle, he was the one who really got me into basketball. And he was like, well, maybe you should stop being so weak. And I'm like, in hindsight, looking back at it now, maybe if I did stop being a little, I could have been a little stronger. But again, she was one of the elite basketball coaching programs. Like, if I was to stay with her until I stayed in high school, I probably would have been ranked in high school basketball, because she was that elite. She had a good history of producing good talent out of the city of Chicago. But that's besides the point. So after I stopped training with her, which was like around, I don't know, probably like 7th, 8th grade. What's it called? I started at high school. Well, we could jump to middle school. So middle school come around, right? Hold on. I think 7th grade year, because 6th grade year, I don't think you could play basketball tryout. So 7th grade year, I tried out for the basketball program because basketball program was coming around. Everybody in middle school, oh man, are you good at basketball? No, you suck. You know, that's when all the trash talking really started. And then, you know, I'm like, all right, bro, I had a little history of playing basketball. You feel me? I've been playing basketball since I was a youngin', and I'm good. I'm naturally good. But, you know, all the hype coming around about basketball, tryouts, and all this, that, you know, hoopla, you feel me? Then, tryouts come. And I make it all, the first tryout come, I do good, whatever. Second tryout come, I do good, I get called back. And then the third tryout, I come, and I do decent. And then what happened was, called out the names, or no, the next day my name wasn't on the list. And I was pissed. I'm like, damn, bro, like, I've been playing basketball all this time. I made it to 3 tryouts and I ain't make the cut, bro. And then all the kids on the basketball team, you know, they was just doing their own thing. And it just hurt. Cause me, basketball was pretty much at one point in my life, like, pretty much all that I really knew. I'm like, what am I supposed to do now? Even though I was only in 7th grade, but it was still like deep at that. It was still deep. Like that hit hard, So I'm like, all right, bet, cool. I'm gonna keep training, I'm gonna keep doing whatever I gotta do for next year, 8th grade. 8th grade come, I think, yeah, first, the hype build up again. Everybody talking trash, all this, all that, all right, you know what I'm saying, cool. And 8th grade trials come, you know, boom, we do it. Again, made it to 3 tryouts, got cut. And I mean, I was hurt, but I wasn't really hurt because at 8th grade year, because it was like, whatever, bro. I was still dogging about in gym basketball. At the end of the day, I still broke some ankles, you feel me? Everybody knew I was still decent at basketball. Don't get it twisted, everybody still knew I was decent, but it still hurt. So what happened was, you know, I hit it. I mean, I didn't really train for real over the summer going into freshman year, because freshman year was my lit year. That was my year of going into, you know, starting high school, starting the you feel me, starting the new classes, the new process of going into high school, things like that, meeting new people, starting the summer school program to get ahead. And that's what happened. So I didn't really focus on basketball. But freshman year, basketball tryouts came, right? And, you know, basketball season is about to get ready to come around, you feel me? We about to go crazy for basketball. And now this is important, I was in Spanish class, right? So I had the Spanish teacher. Really cool people. A lot of people had a crush on her and whatever you want to call it, whatever, cool. And the basketball coach. Now, during this point in my freshman year in Spanish class with my Spanish teacher, I wasn't on best of terms with her. And she was like, oh, well, are you playing basketball? Because I would usually always say, all right, I'm about to go to the church. Because she knew that the church was behind the school and I played basketball at the church. And then she was like, are you trying out for basketball? I was like, yeah. And she was like, all right, cool. I'm like, all right, I didn't think much of it. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And then I go to the practice, the tryouts. Everybody in there, it's like probably like 50, 60 people up in the hoop. Freshmen, because we had an A and a B team. So everybody up in there just hooping. And, you know, we all going crazy. I'm making my layups. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, scrimmaging. During the scrimmages, I'm not being a ball hog. I'm passing the ball, facilitating. And I'm passing to the people who are on my team taking up dumb shots, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm just here running up the court, letting y'all do y'all thing. I'm not trying to do too much. I'm not trying to go too crazy right now. This is for y'all. This is y'all chance to, you know, do y'all thing. Mess up if y'all want to. I ain't finna mess up. I'm just gonna facilitate. And, you know, we run around the track. We do our exercises, and I'm doing decent. Like, I went to basketball conditioning. I think twice. I don't know, a couple times. Did my, you know what I'm saying? I did my dues, and after the whole, you know, basketball tryout, he reads the names off right then and there. And I'm just sitting, he said, if I call your name, whatever, you can get up, stand up, you know. So he calls out the names one by one. I'm sitting back, relaxing. I'm like, all right, cool, what's up? Like, you feel me? Like, what's good? You know, what's going on? And name after name after name after name goes, and it's slowly getting to the point where it's like, are you gonna call my name? Because I'm seeing everybody going to the locker room getting their stuff. Like, can we go? Like, can you call my name? I ain't do nothing bad. So I'm just sitting back relaxing. I'm looking at everybody else who's still sitting down. I'm like, bro. And then it eventually started kicking into me, like, bro, what if I really am just not on the team? What if I really just want to the people who's gonna stay down here. And eventually the time came to where he called all the names on the list, and I was still sitting down. He was like, well, you guys had a great practice, a good tryout, but you guys did not make the team. And I was like, okay, all right. Now that's I think out of all the basketball tryouts, that one hurt the most because, after that, all the kids like afterwards were crying. Some because it was getting deep, like for real. And like all of the all the kids was emotional about the ones who didn't make the team and all that stuff. And I was hurt, playing basketball all this time, and it felt like my potential was being wasted. And I don't know if I told you guys, but I think I did, but I'm gonna just repeat it because, during the practice. But like I said, I was going through the layup drill or whatever, and the coach that liked my Spanish teacher, he came to me, he's like, are you Javon? I said, yeah. I don't know if I said it, I'm just gonna reiterate it. I'm just gonna say it again. But so after I knew that my Spanish teacher talked to him about me and my, me being in class. So I just want to put that back out there again. I don't know if I said it, but I'm gonna say it again. So yeah, going back to when we left the gym, and then, we were all hurting. I go to the crib, the parents is like, oh, how was the practice and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, no, I ain't make it, I was hurt. And they was like, oh, okay, that's all right. You can do it, it's all right. It's all right, just keep pushing. And after that, that's when I really looked at basketball, high school basketball in general different, because at that point, it was really like, do I really want to keep doing this? Do I really want to keep doing this? And it was like, pretty much, I should at least make the B team. I could at least make the B team. But it was like, I just kept thinking, like, do I really want to do this basketball thing for real? Do I want to really push and grind for something that is really favoritism? Now look, you could say, oh, I'm mad, I'm hating on people, favoritism, this, that. Like, no, like, you tripping. But no, it was really favoritism in a way, because it was this guy who didn't even try out for the basketball team and still made the basketball team. And then pretty much everybody in my middle school who was on the team made it to the high school basketball team. Now, I understand if you were on the middle school team and the coaches in high school saw you and you already have a head roll start, cool. But some of those guys on the team may not have put as much work as I did, and I could have grinded, you know what I'm saying? It's if I would have grinded, I grinded hard. Like, I worked hard, but you've seen them already, so I guess they're in your caveat. You see them, so I guess they just have to be better than me, even though I put in more work over the summer than they did. But I guess it is what it is. But after that really hit hard. At least after freshman year, I really stopped playing basketball. Now, I did have an opportunity freshman year to transfer over to a different school to play basketball, but I didn't want to leave my friends. At that point, I was like, bro, it's not, this is bigger than basketball. Like, it's not, at that point, I realized, like, basketball was not everything at that point. I didn't want to leave schools just to play basketball, even if it was because my school was good, like, in terms of academics, like, the school I was at. So if I would have transferred, I would have gone to a good school, a decent basketball team, starting, but the academics would have been lower. So it was really came down to, what do I really want to do? Do I want to be academically known and then go to a school, or do I want to just be known for basketball, probably get a D1, maybe D2, maybe D3, playing college for a little bit, and not get the education? So after freshman year, sophomore year, and I made the team, I knew that, I wasn't gonna go anywhere else with that. It is what it is, but that's my story time, y'all. Again, I want to say I love you guys so much. And if you guys made it to this point in the video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, share with your family, your friends, everybody that you know. I love you guys, and make sure you check out the videos that are right over here. Just check it out. Check out these videos. And I love you guys. Gang, I got y'all.